Alright, so it's winter time. I'm very impressed on how many people entered this giveaway. There's 25 people, which just means that there's going to be 5 winners. Alright, and the winners are Handsome JustinJr, White Ash 1666, Rianne Shazzy 1124, congratulations. XX Oreo Freak 78XX, marklukasBR. Congratulations to all the winners, and stay tuned for the following giveaway code. Hey everyone, it's your boy Vitality C. As you guys know, I went on Discord and I asked you guys what should I upload, because honestly I just don't know. And the top 2 results come to gaming and scripting tutorials, right? So gaming just beats scripting tutorials by 1. Unfortunately today I just didn't have the time for gaming. I'll probably have time for gaming next week, but today's video is going to be part 1 of scripting tutorial. Alright, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I am not a professional, but I can teach you guys the basics, and then from there I guess you and I can just learn as we go. So first of all, in order to code, you have to have a place. Ta-da! Right? My recommendations is to go to the View tab on the top, click on Explorer, Properties, Output, and Advanced Objects, which should be in the Model tab on the right side. Advanced Objects. So that way you have Properties tab, Advanced Objects, Explorer, Output. In my easiest way of explaining how scripting works, a script only contains 2 major important parts in order for it to function. It has a function part, and the second part is also what I call localizing through path. So localizing through path would be just like an address. So inside of an address you have the beginning, which is specific, and it goes into broad. So a good example of that would be something like 1 Main Street, comma New York City, comma New York. Scripting is exactly the same way. You have to identify to the script where you're trying to go. Like let's say we have a part right here, right? And we want to change something to the part, we want something. We would have to tell the script to go inside of workspace to the part to the property, right? So it's just like an address. And the function part is what happens to the brick, right? That's essentially it. In scripting you have the game. So if you have the Explorer tab open, right here, the Explorer tab, think of your Explorer as the game. Inside of every single game you have the workspace, the players, lighting, replicated, first, etc. You have all these inside of a game. Workspace is literally the 3D area, right? This is workspace. This is your workspace, the 3D area. Players is literally like a folder where the players connect to. So let's say my character Vitality C loads into a game. My character is loaded inside this folder. Hence players. Lighting is literally the lights of the game, and everything else is pretty straightforward. I know other people would explain it a different way, but I'm explaining it in the simplest way possible. So in order to load in the script, you go to Advanced Objects, click on Workspace, search Objects as Script, and ta-da! Inside of Roblox there are 2 kinds of scripts. There is a server script and there is a local script. These scripts are also straightforward. Local script has to do with the local player. So local scripts are mainly used inside the user interface, because user interfaces have to do with local, as in the player. Server scripts are also straightforward, has to do with objects in the server. So in order to change the color of the brick, we would have to use the server script. As you guys start learning more in these tutorials, you will be able to determine which kind of script you need. In scripting, you're gonna use 2 main localizing paths. It would be called game and script. Game has to do with, like I said, the overall game, and script has to do with the script itself. So let's say with the game we wanted to go to the part that I loaded in, right? We'd go to game, dot workspace dot part. In just this line alone, we have showed the script which part we want it to go to. So literally it's because the part is inside our workspace and the workspace is a part of the game. So game.workspace.part, like I said, it's just like an address. United States, New York, New York City, right? So for the script, it's the same thing, but the game basically starts from point 1. But the script literally tells the script to start from where it is. So if I say script dot, I'm talking about this script. We want it to go to workspace. Now this is where it kind of gets confusing, but this is what we call parents and children, right? So an easy way to visualize this is through the arrows, right? So script is a child of workspace. Workspace is in essence daddy, right? Workspace is the main parent, and the child of it is script, right? So in other words, a child is inside the parent, right? I know it kind of sounds weird, but basically the script is inside a parent, inside of workspace. And an easy way to tell is through the arrows. If you close up the arrows, you can tell that script is inside our workspace. Let's say if we put the part into the script, the part becomes a child of script, and the script is daddy of the part. So the parent of the part is script, and parent of the script is workspace. So let's say we wanted script to go towards the part. So we go script to parent to part. This is in essence means from the script to the parent of the script to part, right? So script to parent to part, right? Another way to determine it, in the properties tab, if you click on script, it says the parent is workspace. So those are 2 ways that you can determine the path. You can also do what I call shortcuts, right? So you could do something like, you can name anything, like let's say Apple. We're gonna make Apple the shortcut. Apple equals game.workspace. So what this means, instead of typing out game.workspace over and over, you can simply just type Apple, because Apple is a shortcut. Apple means game.workspace. So when the script reads from top to bottom. So when it goes to line 5, it reads Apple is equal to game.workspace. It goes to 10 and it reads, oh, game.workspace.parent. Right? Even though I meant to type part, but you get the point of it. If you click on a part, right, it shows you all the properties that you're able to edit. Now let's have our script go to the part. So game.workspace.part, and there we go. That's step 1. Let's say we want to go to transparency, so we just go .transparency. Now this is hooked up to the parts transparency inside our properties. Let's say we want to change that to 1. Part properties transparency 1 makes it literally invisible. What we expect from the script is to make this invisible. Alright, in order to test this, we just click on play on the top left. This is how we can test our own scripts. Do you guys see a script or a part around here? No. So let's open up the workspace, and here we see the script and the part. Let's look for the part. So the part is right over here, but the part is invisible. That means our script worked to make it invisible. Any error encoding shows up here. The output is basically the log of Roblox Studio. If something were to fail, or if you're trying to see any errors, it'll come up right over here in output. So the next giveaway code is tutorial 1. If you guys like this tutorial, leave a like and comment. Next video is probably going to be a gaming video. If you guys want to learn something specifically, DM me or leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and bye.